Welcome to Nowheresville. So, 8th grade, 2nd semester, new state. Math was math. Algebra, of course. They always stick the Asian kid in the algebra class. Science was science. Fortunately, I know how to roll a stupid little metal car down a ramp and use a stopwatch, so no problemo there. In English, all I could figure out the first day was that the teacher was nuts. So again, same stuff, different time zone. Gym, lunch. I honed my skills at standing and sitting in the corner. I also continued my long-standing tradition of eating nothing but pasta and fruit in the cafeteria. I'd never been to a public school that knew how to cook actual meat. Oh, I almost forgot home economics. Brownies. Made with applesauce. No wonder America's kids have lost their way. It wasn't until the last class of the day that I even woke up. Now, back in Houston, we had been studying U.S. history for the whole year. But in Pennsylvania, for some odd reason, this one school had a special Ancient World Immersion grant, which meant two things. One, we'd be spending 5 months doing the exact same thing I'd done in 7th grade. Well, I guess you can never get enough pyramids, right? 2, I'd miss the whole second half of my country's past. Which kinda stinks. I'd been looking forward to learning how that whole revolution thing had turned out. Anywho, I walked into social studies class alone that day, hovered by the door until I could see which seats would be empty, and then eased my way along the wall and into a chair just as the teacher started clearing his throat to get the class quiet. Lucky me. The chair turned out to be missing half of one back leg. I hit the floor with a lovely bang, and the whole class turned in time to enjoy the view of my books, pens, pencils, and transparent backpack tumbling down all over me. Yay! The teacher came hurtling over and reached down a hand to pull me up. I couldn't help but notice he had a twinkle in his eye. An honest-to-God eye twinkle. How weird is that? You hear the cliché all the time, but in this case, it was literally true. The guy had a white beard on a chubby, beet-red face and those sparkling eyes. My arm was being yanked out of its socket by Santa Claus. A little pretend voice in my head was telling me, "Stay down, stay down." But Santa would not be denied. When he wasn't delivering packages down chimneys, this guy must have worked out like an Olympian. "Hello there," he boomed. Then he paused and twinkled as I tried to be subtle about brushing pencil shavings out of the hair above my left ear. I figured the punchline was coming. "Nice of you to drop in. Ha ha." Or, "Whoa, bartender, I'll have whatever this kid is drinking." But after a beat, all Santa said was, "You must be San Lee. I got a note that you'd be coming sometime this week. I'm Mr. Dowd. Welcome to Harrisonville. You came at just the right time. We're starting a new unit today on